I got a message that said, "You don't honestly believe the earth is flat, do you?" Well, I believe the empirical evidence, as opposed to believing what the people who control the media and education system and the banking system try to convince me to believe. Teachers teach the curriculum. The curriculum has nothing to do with whether or not they believe it. It's just like a doctor has to follow their book. They don't perform the scientific research. They learn the lesson plans, study the curriculum, and repeat it to the students. When you actually do the research yourself, all evidence supports a stationary plane. Some evidence points to Earth possibly being a sphere, but you need to use assumptions to draw those conclusions. And those assumptions are contrived. They've never been proven. Okay? So test everything. Don't believe me. Don't believe them. Do the research yourself. And if you're not willing to do the research yourself, then ignore any post or any video of anybody talking about the shape of the earth. If you don't care, then prove you don't care by ignoring it. There's people out there that act like, who cares about the shape of the earth? Well, you're here watching the videos, commenting, trolling. You seem to care. So it's obviously a big deal. Your actions in their self contradict the message that you're trying to portray. Do the research. You will figure out exactly what I figured out. If you have questions, just ask. I have no problem helping people understand. But I can't help you understand something if you're not willing to use your mind and think about the evidence and consider the evidence. If someone told you something and you believe it's true and somebody else has evidence that it's not true, you can't take the evidence that isn't true and apply it to the evidence that is true and convolute the two systems. You literally have to delete the heliocentric model and learn an entirely new model. That's why things don't make sense to you. When you say things like, well, if Earth is flat, then how come the other planets are spheres? How can the Earth be flat? Because the Earth's not in a solar system. There's answers to your questions. You just have to ask them instead of assuming that it's impossible because you literally have been taught something that's entirely wrong. So if you have questions, just ask or step away. Ignore. Move on. Go do something you're actually interested in.